that's about SK's victory.
Thank you so much, QuickShot, as we are joined here by both Candy Panda and Freddy. I was trying to put those two together. Congratulations, guys. I know it must be bittersweet. I do want to talk about the game a little bit to start with, because Candy Panda, I mean, it seems like it was a different Candy Panda we saw here today. You were going for everything you could. Talk me through the mentality.
Well, it's not so much a different mentality. It was just, I played a lot more solo queue this week. I played, like, okay, like, let's just say we didn't scrim this week, so we had like a lot more time to play solo queue, and that way I could like invest a lot more time in improving for myself, so I think that's why I played much better today.
Paid off in this instance, and certainly there was a lot of solo queue going on for you, Freddy. I know you turned Tam Kench into Spam Kench this weekend with the amount of games you played. Talk us through, you're the only person really to be playing Tam Kench. Why are you playing him and nobody else is?
I mean, I saw Darian playing him a lot in solo queue, so decided to try him out, and I saw a lot of potential in him, especially the ult damage is quite a lot, and people don't realize. Especially in this poke meta, you can always just ult behind people, like engage like that, and you're so tanky that you won't actually die. So I see a lot of potential in him. We certainly saw a lot of potential in the game for Tam Kench as well, and we want to take a look at a replay. Actually, this was ultimately the first kill you'd get in the game, Freddy, is you were tanking up a lot of damage in this team fight. Maybe you can walk us through a little bit of what Tam Kench can do in these fights, and what your thought processes are going into this fight. Yeah, I mean, they're setting up for a dragon here, and we go in here. I don't know if we should have gone in here, but yeah. And then well, you see me ult in there. I got the kill, and the good thing is I can always eat someone who's low health here. So, I mean, I didn't, but like the potential's there. I could have maybe saved Sven there, but I just think he's a really good champion. Like, he offers a lot, so. Certainly seems to. Candy Panda as an AD carry must be nice, just in case. Yeah. It didn't really happen this game, but must be nice.
He saved me once, actually. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the top lane, so it was. It's really good to have like a safeguard.
Have you seen it much as support?
Sorry?
Have you seen it much as support?
I played against him once. Actually, I didn't even know what his abilities do, to be honest. I just know he can eat people and teleport.
Do you know now?
Yeah, no, kind of, yeah.
We kind of know what happened. Stepping away from the game, though, because Freddy, we obviously heard, well, your little video a bit before this game, how you talked about your future and the future of the team. Candy Panda, you said that you guys haven't been scrimming this week, so you as such an old school player and a lot of history with SK Gaming, can you give us a little bit of insight in the situation?
We don't know. I think we will play a relegation. We might swap one player because, like, yeah, and Raider might want to leave because he feels like he's burned out and he wants to stop. So, other than that, I think we will play relegation with the same roster. So, and then after, we will see what happens. We don't know yet.
Okay, Freddy was saying how, you know, you definitely don't want to stop playing in either case. What then happens? Is that the same for you?
I don't want to stop playing either. After today, like, I know that I can still like play good. It's just about like having good team, and then you can really push and like motivate yourself to play a lot, and then I can still do good. So can Freddy.
All right, yeah, well, definitely showed it here today with bringing that Tam Kench onto the scene. So congratulations on that, and well, best of luck to you guys in relegation after. Before we let you go, though, we are going to take a look at the standings, because with that loss that Gambit suffered in the last game, that means they are now out of playoffs officially. But as you can see, their Elements, they need Roccat to lose in the next game to force the 7 and 11 tiebreaker, and Elements own the head-to-head, and then they will automatically take the last playoff spot. So for Elements, even with this loss, it is not all lost yet for them, but honestly, it would have been better if they won. But you guys did your best to stop them from doing that. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, we need to take a break, but when we return, Origin will go up against Roccat as they try and stay in that playoff race. But before we go, let's touch base with Pulse, who caught up with Rockat's YamatoCannon earlier to talk about the matchup.
Thank you very much. I'm joined here with YamatoCannon to talk about his game and how he thinks it's going to go ahead of his game later today. Now, Yamato, I kind of first want to talk about tiebreakers and those type of scenarios, because you're locked in with 4 other teams right now, or 3 other teams rather. Who would you want to face? Who do you not want to face? What are your opinions overall?
I think in Rockat's situation, we're the type of team that if we do well, we do really well. But what we're really lacking is the consistency. So to me, with the teams that we're tied with, it doesn't really matter who we face. I think it's a question if we shoot ourselves in the foot or not.
All right, so now looking towards playoffs as well, what are your hopes for playoffs? What are you looking for? And also in that different type of scenario where you have the best of 5, how is Roccat going to fare?
I think in a best of 5, as I mentioned before, our consistency is what is the issue. And with that in mind, I feel in a best of 5, we can easily adapt and fix what we did in the first game. And as the best of 5 progresses, we will do better and better. So I think in a best of 5 scenario, we should do better. But I'm the type of person that doesn't look too much in the future, not too much in the past. I like to take everything step by step. And I teach my players the same philosophy. So right now, the main focus is the Origin game.
Okay, so not looking too far ahead. I like it a lot. So looking at Origin, what do you think their strengths and weaknesses are? Do you think there's anything you can exploit in this game? Of course, you don't have to give too much away.
I feel that some of the players have very predictable champion pools, and with that in mind, it's very easy to predict kind of what they're going to pick in Champion Select based off of their previous games. I feel like their main weakness should be Xpec's champion pool. I think is very exploitable. You just have to make sure to not let them play their game because their macro style is very good.
Well, very interesting. Best of luck later today, Yamato. Before we get to the coverage of that game, we're going to shoot it to a quick break.
Look at him go. Get that TamKen's booty.
Will stop SK from aggressing the barrel!
Knocks back Dexter too.
Dexter's now in trouble. Equalizer comes out just before JWow's taken out. Dexter's in the back line and with Fox out. Can Froggen run amok? Candy Pandas heals it! The first dragon of the game! Candy Pandas given to SK one more tool.
Can we kill him? It's 2v2 and
Can you go? Oh, get him!
Nice.
Get him!
Yes.
Oh my god. Don't let the tower.
SK Gaming will give Elements their 11th loss of the summer split.